Well, hello, this is Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live, and I'm coming to you with our third January installment of quotes from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. As you know, this is the week that we have celebrated his birthday. It was Monday. But before we go further, I'd like to ask you to please, if you generally like my content, please do hit the thumbs up or the heart, and please do subscribe, and then hit the bell if you're on YouTube so that you'll be notified of my posts going forward. Now, before we go forward, I'd like to tell you that this is the week we're going to discuss some quotes that he made about leadership. And we're going to start with one that kind of summarizes all the rest of them. And it is this: a genuine leader is not a searcher of consensus, but a molder of consensus. So, a genuine leader is the person who brings parties together and causes them to agree to the point that they have an agreement about which way to go, how to go forward, and how it will be done. That's what a genuine leader does. A genuine leader sees the way and brings everybody into agreement. Now, his next quote says, "When things are calm and comfortable and there are no issues on the horizon, it's easy to be a good leader. No pressure, no complications, and no hard decisions to make. But it's when those moments of comfort are no longer there and challenges arise that the true nature of a leader shines through. It lies in their ability to guide their team through turbulent, unprecedented, and hard times that will transform you as a leader into a manager that people are proud to work for." Now, I have a question for you. Are your people proud to work for you? Are they happy that they're your leader? Are they excited to be in your group, to follow you as a leader? That really does make a big difference in their ability to do the work well, also in your ability to get the work done. Because as a leader, at the end of the day, you're taking your team in a particular direction and you're wanting to get tasks done. So I'd like you to think about that. Is your leadership the leadership that makes people proud to say, "I'm in his team, I'm on her team"? Now, one more quote. No, actually, I have two more, but another quote is where Dr. King says, "May I stress the need for courageous, intelligent, and dedicated leadership. Leaders of sound integrity. Leaders not in love with publicity, but in love with justice. Leaders not in love with money, but in love with humanity. Leaders who can subject their particular egos to the greatness of the cause." So, as a leader, can you do that? Can you push your ego aside? Can you work for the greatness of the cause, whether it's the company that you work for, the organization where you volunteer, or the church that you attend? What are you doing in terms of the cause? How are you advancing the cause without advancing yourself? That's very important. And then the final is my favorite. It was said in a church context, but it can be determined to be in any context, and it is this: leadership never ascends from the pew to the pulpit, or from the bleacher seats, if you will, to the platform, but invariably it descends from the pulpit to the pew. In other words, what Dr. King was saying is that when you're in charge and you're up on that platform, you are not the leader who waits for people to come to them, but you go down to the people. You extend yourself to the people. You work with the people. As a leader, as a servant leader, you actually work for the people. So what I'd like to ask you to do this week is to think about your leadership. Where is your ego when it comes to leadership? Are your people proud to be on your team, or is there something that you need to change? And then finally, are you reaching down and going to the people that you lead to make sure that you're able to lead them well, because you're able to meet them where they are and to give them a leg up and a level up? Now, once again, I thank you so much for listening. I ask you to please do hit the thumbs up or the heart, that you would subscribe, and I would love to hear your comments on these quotes from Dr. King about leadership. Take care, be well, and I'll be with you next week.